Guys, it is literally June, and I have 2 pieces done out of my summer wardrobe. Literally, what am I doing? We are not stopping until we have at least 5 pieces done. That's like what I need to finish this week, or else I'm not gonna end up finishing it. So here's today's video's agenda. 1, we need to pick out my 5 pieces at least, if not more. 2, I need to go to Hobby Lobby and get all the stuff for all my pieces. I need specific thread and I need zippers. 3, I want to give you guys a tutorial, so the tutorial will either be on my swimsuit or will be on my first piece I'm planning on making. I have no clue if I'm gonna get this done, so place your bets now on if I'll be able to get this done. Okay, we got the sewing machine all set up and threaded, and for the first parts that we're gonna stitch together, we're gonna do the body piece. So let me get all these pieces out of my way. Okay, so these are the pieces we're gonna do first. Now they're all right side out currently, so I'm gonna flip them all to wrong sides out, and then good right sides facing each other, and line up the sides, and we're gonna hem across this side and this side. Next step for what we're gonna do is we'll start rolled hems on each of these sides. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, time to set up again my ironing station. That is literally all I do, but honestly, it makes it easier when I move it out of my way, because my first projects I did not, and it just like, I didn't have the room I needed. I was cutting on the floor, which kind of messed it up because I wasn't flat, but it's fine. We obviously figured it out now. So for the rolled seam, I iron it out, and then we take I just take my fingernail and I literally just roll the edge, and like this part is small enough to where it just rolled the entire thing, but so I roll it once, and now I take my iron and I just go across the little roll and I iron it flat, making sure it's all even and stuff. And then I take it again and I roll it again. And then as I'm going, I'll pin it down. Luckily the fabric's just staying pretty still, so I'll pin it all at the end. I just rolled it. Now I'm gonna take my pins and I'm gonna put like 3 pins across it. And then I'm gonna do it to the other side too, just this might not be good, but I was just filming some content for my TikTok. Oh my gosh. And my sewing machine is jammed again, mid-piece. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, that's already the second time it's jammed. Guess how many more times it'll jam this video? My guess is at least 15. Ugh, I hate when it does this though. It makes it so ugly. I just had to let y'all know. Someone, so much you thought you got, giving so much of yourself. It seems the only way. Tell me what just now realized that my main piece of fabric literally has a hole in it. And I mean, that's why for thrifting this fabric, but I thought there was only one hole in it and I literally avoided it. It's also super see-through. So I'm double lining the bra pieces, which is what we're working on next. But now I have rolled hems on both sides and then the bottom, so it can wrap around. And then this part is gonna turn into like, I'm gonna go like this, and then it'll be like a scrunch, and I'll thread a thing through it. Hopefully my string's long enough, because I kind of didn't pay attention to that. I hope it's not this. Oh, so I'm gonna have to tie two of these together, I think, or not tie, stitch a second one, because it needs to go all the way around so I can tie it in the front, because it's a cute little bow. And then also I have one that goes around like this. But yeah. I never thought that I would find all that I need in life. All I want, all I need, now I know I found it in you. Found it in you. Okay, now that we have these two pieces stitched together, we're not done with the bra piece yet. Next, we're gonna do the straps, because we need to stitch them in a certain way into the bra pieces. So let's sew the straps for the neck part. Okay, and the way we're doing it, we're gonna keep it whole because it ties in the front. So to put the top on, I'll put that tie on top, or this over my neck, and then tie right here. But I need to measure how big I need it. Okay, so we just sewed in these. This is how it's looking, and then I'm going to stitch on the other thing that goes all the way around. But yeah, I think these are a good size to cover everything, because I had trouble with that on last video. But first, I think we're going to sew these onto the bigger piece, and then we'll do the little scrunch part after. I think that's going to work. I hope it does. It's literally jammed again. Oh. Okay, you know how I was like, oh guys, like how many times do you think it's gonna jam on me? Well, now it's not even sewing. Like, it just constantly gets jammed again and again and again. I go to clean out this part right here, like underneath it. Literally zero dust. There is nothing down there because I literally just cleaned it out last week. So I'm like, okay, whatever, maybe there's stuff in there blocking it. No, nothing. Next, we're gonna try the needle to see if that works, because I did that another time and then it just all of a sudden quit jamming. I don't know how the needle makes it quit jamming, but we're gonna try it out, and none of it is working. I'm literally gonna have to postpone this video if I can't get my sewing machine to work, obviously. Guys, guess what? I fixed it. So it worked and I can continue sewing. Okay, so my last part is literally just, I am taking this part and I'm folding it over to make a little thing right here so I can string through my strap, basically. This is what I have. Literally, I just need to tighten this part and it looks 10 times better. But I am in love with this. I absolutely love it. Like the little bow right here. And just, I did so good on this piece. And I really love it. I'm glad it was a last minute addition from what I was originally planning. But it's perfect. I love it. I know I said I was gonna get it done in a week. But guess what? It's been a week and a half and I've gotten one piece done. I literally decided to do that on my busiest possible week ever. And granted, this week has been pretty busy too. I've been babysitting nonstop, 7 a.m. to 5 o'clock, and then either go hang out with friends or I've been doing more work on my ad scenes. But we have 2 pieces that I want to do today specifically, and luckily they're easy. My lovely mother bought me a Starbucks, and I have a fresh set of nails on. So that's what I did last night and this morning. And I've been off my grind of just about everything because I've stayed up late the past 2 nights, and when I stay up late, I cannot function in the morning. But, so we're gonna get going with my sewing, and we gotta get this on a fast track. I get to sew today, and then I'm gonna sew Saturday and Sunday, hopefully, and have everything done. Also today, I'm taking a trip over to Hobby Lobby because I have a dentist appointment at 12:30. Things I need is good thread for denim. I need more thread in general, and Hobby Lobby has it for 99 cents. So I need loads of zippers. I'm just gonna get myself 10 zippers. I don't even need that many, but I just want to have zippers. I also have changed up my plans for what I'm gonna do for a few of the pieces. So that's also you guys are gonna see that. And honestly, I need to stop talking and get going. So let's start on our first piece for today. It's super easy. I'm just doing a drapey top. Okay, so this design is actually really easy, and all I have to do is hem all the sides and then sew like a little bit on each one. But so that's what I'm gonna do. One side is already hemmed because I just left 2 sides. 2 sides are hemmed, so I need to hem the other 2. And we're just using a pink. Is this uneven? Yeah. But I'm literally just gonna like roll it up. And we marked where I want the shoulder pieces to get sewn, so I'm gonna line up my fabric, and then I'm gonna stitch like a maybe like 3-inch seam just along there to hold it together. But this is how we're looking. Okay, so I finished it. I'm gonna turn it inside out, and then I'm gonna try it on just to make sure it's what I want it to look like. Okay, so it's a very staticky fabric, but like low-key it's fine. Okay, here's what she looks like. This is what it looks like. I love it. And I think this would be such a cute like swimsuit cover up, just have a swimsuit underneath, specifically my white one or any of my pink ones. Okay, so we ended up stitching right here, so it like kind of holds a little better, and I feel like now it's not as staticky, and it'll go out, and if it does get staticky, like all I have to do is stretch out, and it honestly looks fine. I love how flowy it is. I love it. I think this part's really cute. Now we're gonna start working on the next one, which is my pair of pants for the yellow fabric. So let's get going. Okay, I don't really have time to do start the yellow pants, so I'm gonna go to my dentist appointment, then to Hobby Lobby, and then I'll come back and work on them as much as possible. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish them because my boyfriend's coming over. Guys, we're in Hobby Lobby now, and I'm looking at the zippers, and I don't know what kind I want. We have the invisible zippers, or there's the other zipper that I use on like my other stuff. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna get 3, maybe I only get 2. I'm gonna get 2 all-purpose zippers, and then I'm gonna get 1 invisible zipper. Yeah. Got my thread, but low-key I'm looking at this stuff right here, and I want to make a drapey top like how you just made today. Look how pretty they are. Okay, quick Hobby Lobby haul. I spent about like $9, I think. It came out to be $8.56, and I bought 7 things. I got four zippers. I got two 12-inch all-purpose zippers. Yes, two 12-inch all-purpose zippers and two invisible 14-inch zippers. And I got them all in white just because I don't really care if they stand out. And then I also got, I think, 500 yards of white thread. And then we have 125 yards of heavy duty thread, and this is for my denim projects. And then I have this green all-purpose thread that I got, and it's specifically for the tube top I want to make, and I think I'm going to use one of the invisible zippers on the tube top. But yeah, that's the other thing I got, and that's it. I also stopped for Chipotle after my dentist appointment because I need a reward, and I know my teeth were all clean, but like I was hungry. Someone just pulled up next to me and said my good thing. But it was really good. I got a burrito and I only ate half of it. So someone's got leftovers. It is time to get out this yellow fabric. My big tablecloth. Actually, I think it's a bed sheet. I don't really know. But we are gonna do the pants for sure. And then I might cut out the shirt too. And because I want to see how much I'm gonna have left. There's so much tablecloth, so I definitely should have a lot left. So I'm thinking either to do a second shirt or maybe a skirt or like a dress. I don't really know yet. We'll decide though. To outline or make the pattern, I'm taking a pair of my low-rise jeans because I wanted these pants to be low-rise. So what I'm gonna do is just line up all the seams and lay them down, and then we're gonna trace, and then we'll repeat for the back side. And then I doubled the fabric so it makes two patterns or two pieces. Now this is wrinkly, it's fine. Here we go. Add some extra on the top, and then we need to do this. So I'll just get that out from under there. And I love the way these jeans fit, so obviously gonna do it like this. I have the outside order, it's fine. Can you see that? No. We'll try this. As if that. We're trying to see what's gonna show up when perfect. I'm gonna just do an inch of extra seam allowance. So thundering right now, so sorry about the background noise. So that's one, and then I think I'm just gonna trace it now. Oh, great. Will I have enough for two shirts? Maybe a skirt. I really want to do a skirt, I think. Like a mini skirt, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it. And then we're just gonna take this, and then you always grab that little crotch part, just pull it real tight. And then, oh shoot, you get your little curve thing. Where? No, gosh darn it. Why are we looking shorter than we did before? We're just gonna do it as close as possible, low-key, because we can be using this as extra fabric. So that's a good amount of seam allowance on that side. And then I also have to do less cutting, so. And then I'm gonna pull it down a little more. Scoot this over a wee bit. Oh, the wrinkle making me mad. Why does this low-key seem much longer than the other side? I feel like this needs to fold. Oh my god. I feel like this is just not upright, in my opinion. No, I didn't. There we go. That looks better. Let's fix all this. I'm just gonna go down, go across right here. Boom. We're done. We had a little mess up, but time to cut them out. We're still stressing perfection. Let you out of my mental. Got me looking too desperate. Okay, I just cut out the two pieces, and they're both right side out, so I'm gonna flip them, and then we're also going to iron them because they need to be ironed. We're gonna put in a little ruffle. And I just need to get this through here. We are finally tackling my denim skirt that I've been wanting to make because I got the thread from Hobby Lobby. So these are the jeans. Let me get the scarf that I'm gonna put on it. I have this scarf and we are basically just gonna we're gonna cut these jeans in a specific way, probably just like right here, because it doesn't need to be as long because the ruffle is gonna cover a little bit more. And then we're just gonna do a ruffle with this along the bottom, so it's super easy. And all the sewing I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to do is just the stitch around the bottom, so I can have this on there and maybe some side hems if I need to on this. And that's how easy this piece is, which I'm very excited about. Here's where I decide if I just cut straight across and say F it, or if I actually measure it so it looks nice. And I think I'm actually gonna measure it because we do want it to look nice. Okay, we have the skirt cut, or the pants cut. I think I'm gonna shorten them a little bit because the ruffle's gonna be this big and this is feeling a little long. So I think I'm gonna do it right below the pockets back here, and then that should be good. And I'm gonna sew on the ruffle then after that, and I'm hoping it's literally just that easy. So okay, we cut off that extra down here. I just cut off maybe a little over 1/2 inch. It's pretty straight, and then I'm leaving some extra seam allowance down here so I can do straight stitch with the ruffle, and then I can do a zigzag on the edges to hold it together better. But now we need to cut our ruffle. This is how big the scarf is. I'm contemplating if I do one of the spiral ruffles, or I cut out the entire bottom piece of this and just scrunch it along. That also is an option. Or I think I might measure the diameter of this, I guess, or just the length of it, and see how much extra I need to do, and then I'll sew specific looking ruffles into it. I have to decide, but that's what I'm doing now. Okay, my pieces are cut out. My thread is changed to pink. We are now going to do a rolled hem across this piece because it's my smaller piece across the top. So I'm going to just roll it and stitch along that, and then I'm gonna pin them to the skirt. Oh, and I think I'm also gonna sew both sides together, so that too. Finish the hem. Did I do it unevenly? Probably, but I don't care. It's close enough, so I don't really care. But this is the hem for the top bit. Good, I also did it on the correct side. Imagine I didn't. But now we're gonna line them up on the denim skirt, and we're gonna stitch it all together. Oh, actually no, first we're gonna do these sides together, but then we're gonna do all that. Okay, I'm slowly losing light. Let's see if this helps. Ooh. Okay, so I'm blinded. But right now we're working on the ruffle part. So I'm laying this out where it goes and lining it up, and then literally just scrunching it so it looks all cutie along there. And then we do the top layer, and I'm just folding, kind of scrunching, making sure it all lines up, and then I pin after. This is gonna be a super ruffly skirt too, I feel like. But I think I'm gonna love this. This is gonna be so cute. But that's where I'm at right now. Next, we're gonna sew. Okay guys, we finished. I did put on a different shirt, so it looked slightly better, because I feel like with my tan shirt, it looked weird. But that's what she's looking like. This is just like the extra piece of fabric I just used as like a little belt thing. I think it's cute. Granted, I think I did do it a little too long, but at the same time, I don't know, because my butt cheek is right here. It ends like where the ruffles begin, so maybe I did do it like the right length. I just need to find the right top to wear with the outfit. This is how it looks. Hey guys, so it's a little while after as I'm editing this video, and it's kind of annoying that I wasn't able to finish it, but I have to cut off the video here because I leave for Hawaii in 2 weeks, and I need to make sure I have all my content ready and edited for when I leave for Hawaii. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have an amazing day, and if you watched this far, comment which piece was your favorite, and then let me know if you guys want to see a ton of other sewing project type videos, but I need to work on my time management if I want to get more out. But bye, love y'all.